Imagine growing up in America in the 1960s. Social, political, racial, cultural, and gender norms all suddenly changing. And then there was Vietnam. Millions of Americans were swept up in the war. They were called to stand against communism in a place most had never heard of, let alone knew anything about. It would become for many the defining moment of their lives. 2,700,000 Americans served in Vietnam. 58,202 died there, their names etched in the black granite of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., the Wall. Another 303,704 were wounded there. Countless others left carrying physical and emotional burdens related to their service that would not show up for years. Each had a story, mostly known only to themselves. Their experiences often too hard to share, so most just kept them to themselves. They volunteered or were drafted. They served their time, then went home to people and places that had changed, but not as much as them. Most simply took off their uniforms and got on with their lives. But they all carried memories, good and bad, that would stay with them forever. In 2007, a not-for-profit organization called the Honor Flight Network was created. Its mission, to take as many World War II veterans as possible to visit their memorial on the Mall in Washington. In the first 10 years, over 250,000 made the trip. They came from communities all over the United States, and more will follow as long as they are able to travel. Their honor flights were entirely paid for by individual and corporate contributions, and the Guardians, who pay their own way to escort the veterans. Now, Korean and Vietnam War veterans are joining the honor flights and hearing many for the first time, "Welcome home," and "Thank you for your service." Vietnam veterans often returned home to war-weary indifference or open hostility, and it left wounds.
I'm Phil Dean. In 1969, I was a rifle platoon leader and then a reconnaissance platoon leader in the Army's 25th Infantry Division. We were stationed along the Cambodian border in an area called the Iron Triangle. In 2018, I had the opportunity to take one of the very first all-Vietnam veteran honor flights to Washington, D.C. It was truly an incredible experience. When we came home, or got back to the world, as we used to say, there weren't a lot of people there to say welcome home. There weren't a lot of people there to say thank you for your service. We just took our uniforms off and got on with our lives. There wasn't an opportunity for closure or healing, or even much of a chance to honor and remember the comrades and the friends that we lost there. That's what Honor Flight is all about. The entire day is one giant reminder that we are not forgotten. I urge all Vietnam veterans, as well as World War II and Korean War veterans, to share in this opportunity. I guarantee you that it will change your life, and it'll be something that you will remember forever.
The Honor Flight Network is a grassroots organization with local chapters called hubs all over the country. They raise the funds so that veterans in their local areas can have the experience of visiting the memorials and Arlington National Cemetery, where they can pay their respects to friends and comrades who made the ultimate sacrifice. There is absolutely no charge to the veterans. The reward comes in seeing their joy and sometimes their tears when they finally feel welcomed home. To learn more about the Honor Flight Network and how to find a hub nearest you, visit our website at honorflight.org. Please consider making a donation or volunteering to help. There are hundreds of thousands of veterans who answered the call to serve our country in time of war and are still waiting to hear, "Welcome home." Thank you for your service. And perhaps most important of all, you are not forgotten.